morning, live. Hey, hey, hey. I think you actually go live before the thing on YouTube tells you you're going live. Good morning. I'm Jane, and this is PB&J Influence Live. One question a day. And it is 8:44, something like that. Yeah, exactly. 8:44 this morning. Dallas, Texas time, that's Central Time. You know it, it's time, right? And that's in the United States of America. So no matter where you're joining me from, if you're confused about what the heck time I show up live, go look at your little world map time zone thing and find out when it's live. I know I'm trying to commit to an actual time, thinking about running an experiment. Here's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about actually setting a full time that I show up for, like, I don't know, at least a week, let's say a week. And let's see if that changes, the views, the attention. See if it makes any difference, and then I'll know, right? So I'm not quite sure what time I'm going to make that yet, sometime between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. Central Time, Texas time. And again, today I am having a protein coffee drink, which is quickly, do you see all that? How fast that's like shifting. I might have to run over here and go blend it again. I don't know why. You know what? I'm going to grab a spoon. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, you know, I had berry juice this morning, but there was a little issue with it. I got it from Walmart. It was organic. I don't always have organic anyway from other grocery stores. Nummies. Okay. And fun, right? Mm-hmm. And it tasted like Raid. Have you ever sprayed Raid, that bug killer, which is probably Roundup or something anyway? Tasted like pesticides. So I got about this far into my celery, and it just was so pervasive with this odd taste that I thought, you know what? I don't think I should be drinking this stuff. So, hey, if you're here with me this morning, and if you're feeling super brave, or if you aren't driving in your car, you can know you're here. And you know, on this show, what do we do? So fascinating, purely for your edification, right? One question a day from the 5-year journal. And that's just so we can get to know each other. I'm going to answer a question from this book. You actually get to think about this question yourself, how it applies to your life, which is kind of cool because we don't always think about those things. And so I don't know the answer. I don't even know the question. I have no question. I don't know the answer. I'm going to think of a really profound answer to this question, which usually is not profound, just FYI. And then I'm going to answer it. That's what's going to happen. Are you ready? I've told you what's going to happen now. Here we go, okay? And we may get cut off. Internet's super sketchy here. I've already now gotten the best freaking internet you can get, and still I'm having issues. Just means I have to move, but I'm stuck here for. All right, so question of the day is, are you ready? What beautiful thing did you admire today? Well, once again, these questions are usually best answered at the day. But even though it's the beginning of my day, I do have an answer for that. It's really not that fascinating. Well, it is kind of. It is kind of. Hey, hi, Robert. How you doing? Missed you last night on the webinar. The 30-day YouTube challenge webinar. Were you there? All right. So let me answer this question. And yes. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I'm not going to broadcast everything that Robert just wrote in the comment box. I will tell you this. Robert was into the sun and the shade today. Robert's an early riser. I just happen to know him. He's one of my buddies. He's one of my entrepreneur buddies. So you too can be one of my buddies if you just be brave enough to write in that stink and connect with me. That's what it's all about. What thing did I admire today? I felt very moved to take a walk this morning. First thing. And it was about 6:30 this morning, and so I left my compartment. This right here is my compartment that I live in, and I say compartment because I feel very compartmentalized in this apartment. Pray for me, people, because I've got 9 more months here, and I have a hard time staying in one spot when I'm happy or if I like the place. And here I am in a place that's driving me absolutely mental, and I'm here for 9 months. So it's a really good exercise in creating the beauty and the energetic peace. I'm the one responsible for making that happen, no matter where I am, which is not easy, and I'm pretty damn good at it. So I don't know. This place is remarkable where I live. It really is beautiful, yet there's just something about it that drives me back. Can't even explain. Some compartment this morning and went and took a walk. It's on a lake. I mean, come on, what more can you ask for, right? And it was so beautiful. The wind was blowing at a really good clip, and there's all these little waves on the lake. Crazy, right? Waves on this little lake. And clouds started coming. It was going to be a really hot day, and all of a sudden, these tons of clouds come rolling in, which is beautiful. I love the changes in the weather. I mean, do you guys take note of nature, like even Robert was saying what he did this morning? Everything that we live in day out, we just take for granted, and it is such a flippin' miracle. And it's so I walked out. Created out on this lake a jetty that you can walk out onto, and good little walk. And I got way out there. First of all, I had to talk to 2 little dogs. They were super, super cute. Oh my gosh. And then I went out there on the end of the jetty, and I sat out there and I did some meditation and yoga stuff, and the wind was just going, but it was super. And I don't know, it was really cool with just all of creation happening around me. Then I walked back towards my apartment building, and on the way, just in the middle of nowhere, although there's beautiful trees and grass and stuff, there's this random, I don't know what they call it, black-eyed Susans, I think, the yellow, the golden yellow daisy with the dark brown center. And it was just there on by the side of the road, kind of growing. And I think had anybody passed by, they would have thought I had lost my flipping mind. So and they're all swaying in the wind, because the wind's blowing, right? Kind of like doing all this kind of stuff. And it's almost like they're talking to me, and they're just so beautiful, and they're just beauty at me, and they just made this little area that I was standing in so beautiful. And I told them, I said, you little flowers don't even know how important your job is right here, how beautiful you are. And I know I'm getting like all nature girl on you, but I swear the flowers are like, we know. It was just the coolest experience. It was. How do you get into nature that deeply? Because if you don't, you should. It's like better than drugs, you guys. It really is. So I did. That's funny question today, because I was so struck with how beautiful those flowers were and how everything around me was so beautiful. And even the crazy apartment building that I actually, there you have it. I would love to hear from you. Lights you up. And did you know that being out in nature is one of the healthiest things you can do for yourself? It's because out in the clean air are these beautiful negative ions floating around. That's a whole thing. And you would think that positive ions would be better for you. Don't get mixed up. It's actually the negative ones that are really good for your body. You soak that stuff in and they're super healing, great for oxidizing, free radicals, whatever the heck, all that kind of stuff, like cancer-causing stuff. Out there and be around spontaneous life and what's nature, green, trees, fresh air, a rainstorm, a waterfall, moving water of any kind, a river, a creek. Super, super rejuvenating for your body. And if you're in a little situation where you're kind of stressed out right now, you might not even know you're stressed out, because I find this happening to me. I get used to this level of stress. It's almost an addictive thing. And when you come off of it for a little, you go like, oh, bad, I gotta get back to that again. Not help for you. You need to be creating much more peace in your life, giving yourself a time for peace, to create peace and wellness within you, just like 2 minutes, even if it's 2 minutes. That's all I have to say about that, you guys. And I think that's it. You all, have a beautiful day. And thank you for showing up for one question a day. I'm Jane, signing off now.